A storm was forming long before anyone noticed. The sky turned darker by the minute, clouds swirling unnaturally, as if something behind them was breathing. Watching, the air was too still, too silent, like the world itself was holding its breath. The light didn't bring safety. If anything, it made things worse. In the brief glow between clouds, shapes moved, shadows that didn't belong to anything human. And those who looked up felt it, the pressure, the presence, the chill of being seen by something that shouldn't exist. Far off in the ocean, a strange weather system rolled over what once was a peaceful coastline. Palm trees bent in unnatural directions. The wind howled, but not like wind. More like layered voices, some old, some angry, some whispering your name. It felt personal, targeted, alive. Then the lightning came, not once, not twice. It flashed relentlessly, slicing the sky into fragments. With each pulse, the world flickered like a dying scream, and with each flicker, the veil thinned. Something ancient was pressing against the surface of reality, looking for cracks to enter. From the thick fog, a silhouette formed, a ship, not sailing, but drifting, rotten, skeletal, like it had crossed from another world. Its sails hung like decayed skin, its mast creaked like breath, and though no one was seen aboard, you could feel the stare. Something was watching. From inside, not far from the shore, a house waited, empty, broken, leaning to one side as if exhausted. Its windows gaped open, like mouths that once screamed and forgot how to stop. No one lived there anymore, but something remained, something that had once been human. Inside, walls peeled like old wounds. The floors moaned with every breeze, and from the dark corners, something shifted, slowly, intentionally. A man or the shape of one moved near the windows, not to see out, but to be seen. He walked to the edge of the structure and stopped. He didn't look around. He didn't need to. It was as if he already knew where everyone was, as if he had watched them long before they knew he existed. Deeper inside, a hallway extended far beyond the dimensions of the house. The walls pulsed faintly, breathing in silence. The lights flickered like memories trying to return. Every step echoed like a threat. Outside, the storm intensified. Lightning struck the same spot over and over, like something trying to force its way through. Far away, a girl Saturday curled in bed, her face lit only by the blue glow of the television. She had laughed 10 minutes ago. Now her eyes were wide, and her breathing shallow. The movie she watched had changed, or maybe it never had a plot to begin with. On the screen, someone entered a room that looked identical to hers. She dropped the remote. The screen flickered, and for a second, one awful second, she saw her own reflection. But it wasn't mimicking her. It smiled when she didn't. She pulled the blanket over her head. But sound doesn't need sight to haunt you. And then, the forest. Dense trees closed in. Fog hung like wet cloth, muffling every sound. There were no animals, no wind, only footsteps. Hers and a second pair that stopped. When she stopped, she wasn't alone. Behind her, a pale woman appeared, standing unnaturally still, eyes too wide, too black, her head tilted, her mouth slightly open as if stuck between scream and whisper. Then she moved. No sound, no steps, just motion, like a puppet pulled by invisible strings. The girl ran. Branches tore at her skin. The tree stretched endlessly. She didn't know where she was going, just that stopping meant being caught. And what waited behind her didn't chase. It just followed, slowly, certainly. Above, the sky cracked open. A full moon stared down, too close, too bright, as if watching the world unravel. The forest seemed to bow under its gaze. Time bent, logic fractured. And in the final moment, there was stillness, a silence that didn't feel empty but crowded. The night shifted, but its eyes remained. Nothing that entered was truly ever alone again.